pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You've got Luka Doncic, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Pass to Edey. Grant for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Grant. Grimes passes to Kessler. The jump hook. Fires from deep. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pippen against Doncic. Pass to Grimes. Going inside. Kessler with it. Out to Doncic. Vanderbilt with the screen. And it's Luka Doncic with the three.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Edey. Here's Jerome. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And here are the Grizzlies. And it's Pippen missing.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Out to Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Jerome. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Goes up on the high post. Jerome with the rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
So timeout called here, but first for Memphis. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jerome. He's defended by Reed. Here's Pippen. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Kessler. Doncic passes to Grimes. Vanderbilt with the screen. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Pippen. Now Aldama puts up a 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So they're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Pippen after Luka Doncic's bucket. Now Pippen. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Doncic passes to Reeves, and he comes up with the deuce.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the left wing, Jerome passes to Grant. They get the rebound. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Doncic from the arc. 80 with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Jerome. And again, Memphis no good. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from 11. 80 with the rebound. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Pippen a screen. The 11-footer, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That's great execution. They take advantage of a high percentage look.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Doncic against Pippen. Kessler a screen on Pippen. And here's Doncic from the arc. Back to Vanderbilt. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Wells is checked in. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 6. Here's Jerome. He's defended by Reeves. Wells passes to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Doncic against Pippen. Down low. Here's Heaney. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Reeves outside. Takes the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jerome. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Aldama. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 9. Reeves outside. Kessler with it. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Jerome. Good. Nice job down low.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. From downtown. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Pass to Pippen. Here's Edey. He's covered by Kessler. There's a screen by Aldama. It's Pippen with the drive. Aldama passes to Pippen. Memphis moving that ball around. Goes back up. Here's Heaney, and it's sent back by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Doncic with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Edey after Luka Doncic's bucket. And it's Pippen missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And he knocks down the first one. And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history, and they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredible. incredibly bad luck.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
There's the pick. The three. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 19 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Hendricks passes to Jackson. Inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Doncic outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, look, with a guy like Grant, you've got someone who can defend all 5 positions on the court. Guys like that don't come along every day.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Good on both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And here's Hardy from deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. They've got Grant. He's out there with Jackson, and it's Hendricks in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that one, good. Now, here's Doncic. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Free throw good, Sexton. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Hardy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Hendricks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic outside. Doncic converts inside.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Here's Hendricks. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Grant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
The free throw drops for Grant. Stan on the floor tonight. One of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Pass to Hendricks. Memphis moving that ball around, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Sexton against Grant. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Grant. Over Sexton. No good from Grant.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Here's Hardy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now,
though?
What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Hendricks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Grizzlies have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. The first free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so he hits both. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Grant. The second effort kept alive. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And then for the Lakers, Walker Kessler comes in for Looney. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Hardy. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. Good season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Gibson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Doncic passes to Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Grimes has got his second basket of the night.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Doncic with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Gibson with the screen on Doncic. Pass to Hendricks. Puts it up from 12. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic kicks to Sexton. They grab their own miss. Out left to the wing. Here's Grimes. Nailed from three-point land. Grimes has got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Here's Jerome. Pass to Edey. Hendricks passes to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. That one misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Jerome. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Grimes. And here is Doncic. From 6 feet, off the left rim and out.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Edey. He's covered by Kessler. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Mamukelashvili. Sinks the triple. Mamukelashvili has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Edey. He's covered by Kessler. Pass to Jackson. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Rebound the Lakers. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lakers leading by 18. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors.
And that game against Memphis, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for some good basketball.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Sexton.
Super 2.
First free throw is good.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And he recovers it. Reeves against Pippen. Here's Doncic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Jerome. He's defended by Reeves. Jerome passes to Aldama. Doncic against Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. Lakers leading by 21. Pass to Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Now, here's Pippen. Back to Grant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that possession was going nowhere. Credit Grant. He saved them.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Grant. And here's Reeves outside. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Here's Jerome. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Heaney. And he makes good on the layup.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Aldama. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
That free throw good from Doncic. He's off on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Jerome. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Sexton, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Grizzlies, fourth.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Pass to Kessler. And it's denied. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Sexton finds Vanderbilt. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Outside Pippen. Grant the pass to Jerome. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edey. From deep. Drills it from outside. Aldama's got 9.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Here's Grimes. Here's Sexton. Good on the bucket. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Here's Pippen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Pass to Grimes. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. They get it again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
What's up?
And that one misses.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those two things alone will earn you minutes.
Pass to Grant. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Pistons. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
Maybe we'll be surprised with a huge upset.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. And there's the drive. Here's Jerome. He's defended by Reeves. The shot's good. Jerome's got 10 points. Lakers leading by 17. To the inside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Pippen finds Aldama. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Reeves outside. Doncic against Pippen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 32 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Down low. Here's Edey. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Jerome. Here's Aldama. And the 3 ball is good. 12 points for him.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Jerome. Vanderbilt defending. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 32. Pass to Kessler. Reeves outside. 5 to shoot. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jerome passes to Aldama. Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Timeout,
Oh,
timeout.
you hear that sound? That's the
Yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 19-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Jerome, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Here's Pippen following the bucket by the Lakers. Inside, and he dunks it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Doncic. 32 points in the game. The quick look, no good that time. Doncic against Pippen. Pass to Edey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 18. Reeves outside. Pass to Grimes. Doncic outside. Softly drops in the floater. Doncic has got 34 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Jerome. He's defended by Reeves. To the paint. And that one's good by Pippen. Pippen's got 6.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Reeves outside. Kessler setting the pick for Reeves. Unable to get that one.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Pass to Jerome. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 34. Just 5 on the clock. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Jerome. He's got 12. And it's Grant in the corner. Yep, it counts. 12 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Grimes. 12 points for him. Kessler, a screen on Grant. And Kessler throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Here's Jerome. Pippen outside. Pass to Aldama for the 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's Vanderbilt. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pippen with it. 6 points for him. Now Aldama. Back to Pippen. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Doncic with a screen on Grant. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Six on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 80. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 36.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Grant. A floater, and it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Some changes for Memphis. Hendricks is jacked in, and it's Jackson in for Jeremy Grant. The Lakers also with a sub. Looney's checked in. Outside Jackson. Here's Grimes, guarded by Jackson. And he's got his first free throw of the game. first one falls for him. And so Looney nails both of them. The Grizzlies have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Left side Jackson. Pass to Hendricks. And that time, also a missed shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Doncic passes to Looney. Down low. Reeves outside. Connects from three-point range. Reeves has got 8 points.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Here's Aldama. Defended by Looney. No coverage that time. He's got 8.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Lakers.
Pass to Grimes. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. Here's Wells. And a miss there on the triple. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Reeves finds Looney. Now Doncic puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Hendricks. Aldama with the ball. Fires the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Grimes passes to Doncic. Here's Grimes. Reeves outside. Over Hendricks. And the Lakers with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And he banks in the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot by Grimes. No good. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Jackson against Doncic. And they double up Jackson. Now Aldama. Left side Jackson. The 10-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jackson's got 10 points in the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson is out there with Murray. Then there's Wells, and it's Hendricks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the basket by the Lakers. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
To the middle, here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Puts the move on. Jump shot is good. Doncic has got 38 points.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Hendricks. Murray outside. Jackson passes to Murray. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Murray's got his first points of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the inside. Here's Looney. Hendricks pulls it in. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Hendricks. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
And here is Los Angeles now after Memphis gets the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Lakers. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Murray. Jackson with it. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Sexton with it. Here's Grimes. They set the pick. Over Jackson. Shot by Grimes. No good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Switch.
Pass to Hendricks. Jackson with the bounce pass. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here is Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 40 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Tries the spin move. Nice D from Doncic.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Jackson. Sexton dishes to Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Doncic has got 43 points.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Right side, Sexton. Another shot. No good on the layup. The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Down low. Back to Murray. Fires from the wing. Los Angeles leading by 22. Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Grimes. Pass to Sexton. Wells with the steal. They could use a bucket. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Pass to Jerome. And another miss by Memphis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 10 points for Austin Reeves.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Here's Jerome. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Edey. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Doncic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them.
I know it.
And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Now, here's Grant. Inside. Here's Edey. Rebound the Lakers. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
When Sexton gets a head start, he's so hard to stop.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. Pippen outside. Shot from 12. And Aldama has it in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Now, here's Sexton. Doncic right side. Here's Hardy. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Grant for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
The three for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jerome. Lays it up off the glass.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. On the wing, Doncic. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Now, here's Hardy. Shoots the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. 80's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jerome. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The three for Doncic. Jerome with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting and hitting almost everything here in the 4th, up around 58% from the field.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Sexton with the screen for Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Bufkin. Guarded by Doncic. Murray outside. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. Jackson, that's good. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Doncic outside. From 15 feet away. Rebound by Murray. Pass to Bufkin. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory no